Did you know that millions of older adults are unknowingly eating fruits each day that might be quietly weakening their legs, worsening joint pain, and raising their fall risk, all while thinking they're making a healthy choice? It's surprising, but true. Even more shocking is that these fruits are often marketed as natural superfoods, packed with vitamins and praised for their supposed anti-inflammatory effects. Yet behind the sweet taste, some fruits can actually disrupt your mobility by raising blood sugar, increasing inflammation, and interfering with proper circulation to your legs and joints. One fruit in particular, often praised for fighting inflammation, might actually be triggering pain in your knees, hips, and ankles, especially if you're over 60. And chances are, it's sitting in your kitchen right now, recommended by wellness websites and diet books. But don't worry, this video is here to guide you. We'll reveal the 7 worst fruits older adults should avoid, starting with the most deceptively harmful ones. After that, we'll share which fruits actually promote stronger legs, soothe your joints, and help you maintain better balance. So, if you're over 60 or caring for someone who is, this might be one of the most eye-opening health videos you watch this year. And make sure you stay with us until the very end, because fruit number 7 on our avoid list hides a sugar-acid combo that can quietly damage circulation and joint tissue, often without you noticing. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications if you're serious about protecting your health. This is where we uncover what most won't talk about. Now, if you're watching right now and this hits home, drop a 1 in the comments. If it doesn't quite connect, go ahead and type 0. Let's begin with the first fruit that could be secretly weakening your legs. Number 1, pineapple. It's juicy, tropical, and often labeled a natural anti-inflammatory. But if you're over 60, pineapple might be quietly working against your joint health and leg strength. While it's true that pineapple contains bromelain, an enzyme known for its potential to reduce inflammation, there's more to the story, especially when it comes to aging bodies. The problem lies in its high levels of natural sugars and acidity, which can subtly stress your system without immediate warning signs. Let's start with the sugar. Pineapple is packed with fructose, a natural sugar that can lead to quick blood sugar spikes. For seniors, these surges can damage tiny blood vessels in the legs and feet over time, reducing oxygen flow and leading to symptoms like fatigue, leg swelling, and that heavy, achy feeling after walking short distances. Next is the acid content. Pineapple is one of the most acidic fruits, which can irritate arthritic joints or trigger discomfort in the knees, hips, and ankles. It doesn't happen overnight. These effects tend to build slowly. You may enjoy pineapple without issue for weeks until you begin to feel increased stiffness, or your calves ache more than usual after sitting or standing. And here's something many overlook. Bromelain, the very enzyme pineapple is praised for, can also thin the blood. If you're taking blood thinners like warfarin, this could interfere with your medications, changing how your body reacts to them. Even though pineapple seems healthy, it's easy to overdo, especially when blended into smoothies or added to fruit salads. A few slices here and there can add up quickly, increasing both your sugar and acid intake. If you've been experiencing lingering leg pain, swelling, or joint sensitivity, and pineapple is a regular in your diet, it might be time to scale back. Want a smarter option? Swap it out for fruits like blueberries or raspberries. These are naturally low in sugar, packed with anti-inflammatory antioxidants, and gentler on your joints and circulation. For seniors focused on staying mobile, energized, and pain-free, cutting back on pineapple could make a big difference, even if it's been a long-time favorite. Number 2, bananas. Bananas are soft, sweet, and known for their potassium content, making them a go-to snack for many. But for seniors dealing with leg fatigue, joint stiffness, or circulation issues, bananas may not be as helpful as they seem. They're often praised for helping prevent muscle cramps, yet few realize that bananas are also high in natural sugars and fast-burning carbs, a combo that can quickly spike blood glucose levels, especially in older adults whose bodies handle insulin less efficiently. These sugar surges may not seem like a big deal at first, but over time they can lead to chronic inflammation, poor blood flow, and added stress on the joints. This often shows up as heaviness in the legs, a sluggish feeling after walking, or persistent calf tightness. Bananas also tend to encourage fluid retention, which is especially concerning for seniors managing heart conditions or circulatory problems. That extra fluid can settle in the ankles and feet, leading to swelling, discomfort, and pressure buildup in the lower limbs. Although bananas offer potassium, they lack enough fiber and healthy fats to slow down the sugar absorption. This can cause quick energy highs, followed by fatigue or sugar cravings. And for those on specific medications like ACE inhibitors or potassium-sparing diuretics, eating too many bananas can push potassium levels too high, raising the risk for irregular heart rhythms or kidney complications. Timing matters too. Many seniors eat bananas first thing in the morning or before bed, 2 times when blood sugar instability can be especially disruptive. This might lead to restless sleep, night cramps, or morning stiffness. If you still enjoy bananas, you don't necessarily have to cut them out, but be smart about it. Limit the portion and try pairing them with a source of protein or good fats like a few nuts or yogurt to reduce the sugar impact. Better yet, try swapping them with lower sugar alternatives like pears or even avocados. These options are easier on your blood vessels, provide steady energy, and won't throw your system into a sugar spiral. While bananas may seem harmless, they might be sneakily adding to your leg discomfort, and knowing that could be the first step to feeling lighter and stronger again. Number 3, grapes. Grapes might seem like a smart, heart-friendly snack thanks to their antioxidants, but for aging adults, they could be quietly worsening inflammation, joint discomfort, and leg circulation issues. Although they're often marketed as a healthy choice, grapes are surprisingly high in fructose, a form of natural sugar that the body processes quite differently than glucose. Here's why that matters. Fructose is handled directly by the liver, and when consumed in larger amounts, yes, even from fruit, it can be converted into fat and uric acid. That uric acid doesn't just vanish. It often settles in the joints, contributing to stiffness, pain, and flare-ups, especially in the feet, knees, and ankles. You might not even notice it right away. It could show up as a burning toe pain at night or an unusual tightness in your legs after walking. Grapes' real danger lies in their size and sweetness. They're too easy to overeat. A handful quickly turns into 2 or 3 cups, especially when chilled. And with each bite-sized piece, your body takes in more natural sugar than it can efficiently handle, leading to blood sugar spikes, inflammation, and slower recovery after movement. This becomes even more serious for seniors as metabolism slows and circulation weakens with age. Instead of being flushed out quickly, that extra sugar lingers, putting stress on your vascular system and aggravating symptoms like swollen ankles or tired legs. Even worse are grape juice and raisins, which pack all the sugar of grapes in a more concentrated form. Just a small serving can dramatically raise uric acid and sugar levels, making things even harder for those dealing with arthritis, gout, or diabetes. Now, this doesn't mean you have to swear off fruit altogether. You just need to choose smarter options. Instead of grapes, consider berries like blueberries, blackberries, or cherries in moderation. They're naturally lower in sugar, rich in anti-inflammatory nutrients, and much less likely to disrupt joint health or blood flow. Grapes might be cute and convenient, but for older adults, they could be quietly working against your ability to move freely and feel your best. Number 4, watermelon. Cool, juicy, and over 90% water, watermelon seems like the perfect thirst quencher, especially on a hot day. But for older adults, it might not be the hydration hero it's made out to be. While it's often marketed as a low-calorie fruit that's good for you, watermelon actually ranks among the highest on the glycemic index, meaning it can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar. And for seniors whose insulin response tends to slow down with age, this sugar rush can create a cascade of problems, inflammation, sudden energy crashes, and added pressure on the circulatory system. So how does this affect your legs? Blood sugar fluctuations often lead to swollen ankles, knee stiffness, and that worn-out feeling after just a little movement. The danger is, watermelon feels so light and harmless that it's easy to overeat. A few cubes can quickly turn into 2 or 3 cups, and before you know it, your body's dealing with an unexpected load of natural sugar. What's worse is that many seniors reach for watermelon to stay hydrated, especially if they're on diuretics or managing low fluid levels, not realizing that the sugar it contains may be doing the opposite, undermining hydration instead of helping it. And if you're dealing with arthritis, poor circulation, or borderline diabetes, this quiet sugar surge can worsen your symptoms without any obvious signal. That unexpected heaviness in your lower legs after lunch or the puffiness around your ankles in the evening. Watermelon might be silently involved. Even worse, its watery feel can give a false sense of hydration, leading people to skip actual water or electrolyte-rich drinks like herbal tea, unknowingly throwing their fluid balance further off track. The better choice? Reach for papaya or cucumber slices if you want something refreshing. They're cooling, naturally anti-inflammatory, and won't send your blood sugar on a roller coaster. Watermelon may seem like the ultimate healthy indulgence, but for seniors, it could be subtly reducing mobility and worsening leg fatigue, one bite at a time. Number 5, oranges. Bright, juicy, and loaded with vitamin C, oranges are often seen as the go-to fruit for boosting wellness. But for older adults, especially those experiencing joint stiffness or aching limbs, oranges may quietly be making things worse. While they're praised for their immune-supporting benefits, oranges also contain citric acid and a hefty dose of natural sugar, 2 ingredients that can aggravate inflammation, particularly in seniors whose bodies are more sensitive to acidic foods. As we age, our ability to process acid-rich foods diminishes, and regularly eating citrus like oranges can increase irritation in already tender areas. Think knees, hips, and ankles. You might start each morning with a glass of orange juice, believing it's a healthy habit, when in reality, it could be amplifying hidden inflammation. On top of that, the sugar-acid combo can throw off your blood sugar balance, contributing to sluggishness, tight joints, and a feeling of heaviness in your lower body after light activity. And the juice? Even worse. A small glass of pure orange juice contains the sugar of several whole oranges without the fiber that helps slow down absorption. For seniors, this sugar surge, followed by a crash, can cause a spike in inflammatory markers, leaving you feeling foggy, drained, and uncomfortable. If you're already dealing with conditions like arthritis or mobility limitations, this citrus staple could be quietly intensifying the pain, all while appearing to support your health. If you want the vitamin C without the discomfort, consider switching to papaya or low-acid berries like blueberries and blackberries. They're not only gentler on the joints, but they also compact with antioxidants that fight inflammation rather than fuel it. Oranges might seem like the perfect fruit, but for aging joints and sensitive tissues, they may be doing more harm than good, hidden behind a sunny, sweet flavor. Number 6, green apples. Crisp, tangy, and often considered the healthier apple choice, green apples seem like a smart snack, especially for seniors watching their sugar. But behind that clean, sour crunch lies a hidden downside: high acidity that can quietly irritate aging joints and muscles. While their lower sugar content makes them appealing to health-conscious older adults, it's the malic acid, which gives green apples their signature bite, that may be more of a burden than a benefit for aging bodies. As we get older, our digestive system becomes more sensitive and our joint tissues more prone to irritation. The acid in green apples, while manageable in younger individuals, can become harsh for seniors with thinner gut linings or pre-existing inflammatory issues like arthritis or joint pain. This acidity can subtly aggravate soft tissues, often leading to hip soreness, burning knees, or achy feet after just a bit of walking, especially if the body's already fighting mild inflammation. Even though green apples don't taste overly sweet, they still pack enough natural sugar to disturb blood sugar levels, particularly when eaten on their own. These sugar dips and spikes can create muscle tightness, overnight leg cramps, and fatigue, often showing up as stiffness in the legs the next morning. What's more, many people snack on green apples late in the day or even before bed, just when the body is winding down and most vulnerable to blood sugar drops that interfere with sleep and muscle recovery. If you've been noticing subtle pain in your hips, legs, or lower back and green apples are a regular part of your diet, it might be worth rethinking your fruit choices. Instead, opt for gentler options like cooked apples, ripe pears, or bananas with healthy fats, which ease digestion and reduce the strain on your joints. Green apples might look wholesome and harmless, but for many older adults, they may be the silent reason your joints feel stiffer and your legs more sluggish than they should. Number 7. Mango. Sweet, luscious, and packed with sunny flavor, mangoes feel like a tropical escape in every bite. But for older adults, this juicy fruit could be silently working against joint comfort and leg mobility. Often praised for its vitamin C, beta-carotene, and antioxidant content, mango appears to be a healthy choice. However, beneath that healthy image lies a major concern, an exceptionally high natural sugar load that hits the bloodstream fast and hard. What makes mango particularly risky is how quickly the body absorbs it. Unlike fruits with a firm texture and plenty of fiber, mango's soft, pulpy flesh breaks down rapidly, causing blood glucose to spike almost immediately. For seniors with sluggish metabolism or reduced insulin sensitivity, these rapid sugar surges can create a cascade of inflammation, especially targeting areas like the knees, ankles, and hips. The results often appear subtly: tingling toes, evening leg swelling, or a heavy, fatigued sensation during light activity. And if you're already managing arthritis, neuropathy, or poor circulation, mangoes can quietly amplify those discomforts. Another issue? Portion size. Mango's rich sweetness doesn't fill you up the way firmer fruits might. It's easy to eat a whole mango or more without realizing you've consumed sugar amounts equivalent to a candy bar. And since it's perceived as natural and healthy, people often underestimate the impact. Over time, that hidden sugar burden may worsen joint stiffness, contribute to muscle fatigue, and make walking or standing for long periods more difficult. If you're actively working on blood sugar control, reducing inflammation, or improving joint function, frequent mango consumption might be undoing your efforts. So, what's a better choice that still feels tropical and satisfying? Try papaya, which has a gentler sugar profile and natural enzymes like papain that help ease inflammation and aid digestion. Mango might taste like a summer dream, but for seniors, it could be quietly making every step feel heavier than it needs to be. Now let's talk about fruits to enjoy for seniors. Now that we've covered which fruits to be cautious of, let's shift gears and talk about the fruits that can actually help reduce inflammation, boost circulation, and keep your joints feeling stronger and more flexible. These 5 fruits not only satisfy your taste buds, but also work harmoniously with your aging body. They promote healthy digestion, safeguard your joints, and keep your legs moving smoothly, one bite at a time. Let's dive into the fruits that can be beneficial for your health as you age. Number 5. Berries. As we age, chronic inflammation and reduced circulation can gradually wear down joints, muscles, and even impact cognitive function. But few foods are as effective at fighting these issues as berries. Blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries are packed with antioxidants, vitamin C, and natural anti-inflammatory compounds that help reduce joint discomfort, improve blood flow, and even support brain health. Unlike higher sugar fruits, berries have a low glycemic index, meaning they won't cause sharp blood sugar spikes or worsen inflammation. What makes berries especially beneficial is their ability to promote both physical mobility and mental sharpness. Studies show that regular consumption of berries can not only reduce leg fatigue and joint swelling, but also slow down cognitive decline. For optimal results, aim for a half to 1 cup of berries daily, whether fresh or frozen. You can add them to smoothies, yogurt, or enjoy them on their own. These small fruits have an impressive impact on your health, helping to protect your body as it ages. Number 4. Cherries. If you're dealing with joint stiffness, swelling in the toes or knees, or the painful flare-ups of gout, cherries might be one of the simplest and most natural ways to ease those symptoms. Particularly tart cherries are rich in anthocyanins, compounds that help reduce uric acid levels in the bloodstream. High uric acid is a major contributor to gout attacks and joint inflammation, especially for older adults. Just a small handful of cherries, around 10 to 15, can significantly reduce the frequency and severity of gout flare-ups, while also relieving stiffness and pain in arthritic joints. Cherries are also loaded with antioxidants that support both heart health and brain function. The key is moderation, as cherries contain natural sugars. However, their health benefits outweigh the risks when consumed in small, consistent portions. Whether fresh or frozen, cherries can be a tasty and effective addition to your anti-inflammatory routine. Number 3. Avocado. Rich, smooth, and incredibly nutritious, avocados are one of the top fruits for keeping joints and the brain in top shape as we age. Unlike sugary fruits, avocados are packed with monounsaturated fats, which help reduce inflammation, keep joints lubricated, and support healthy brain cells. These healthy fats also help to stabilize blood sugar, providing a steady source of energy without the usual crashes, crucial for older adults managing fluctuating metabolism. Additionally, avocados are a good source of potassium and magnesium, two minerals that promote nerve function, ease muscle tension, and improve circulation, all essential for avoiding cramps, stiffness, and tired legs. Plus, they are an excellent source of fiber, with just half an avocado offering around 5 grams, supporting both digestion and heart health. Whether spread on toast or chopped into a salad, adding avocado to your diet a few times a week can help support mobility, balance, and even cognitive health. Number 2. Papaya. As we get older, digestion can become sluggish, leading to bloating, discomfort, and poor nutrient absorption. That's where papaya comes in, offering relief as a gentle, digestive-friendly fruit that's especially helpful for seniors. Papaya contains papain, a natural enzyme that breaks down proteins and supports better digestion, particularly after heavier meals. This makes it an ideal choice for older adults with sensitive stomachs or slower digestion. But papaya isn't just good for digestion. It's also rich in vitamin C, beta-carotene, and antioxidants, which work together to reduce inflammation in the joints and muscles. For anyone struggling with stiffness, arthritis, or tiredness after meals, papaya provides relief without the blood sugar spike many other tropical fruits can cause. Its soft, easy-to-chew texture makes it a perfect snack or breakfast option. A small serving a few times a week can support both gut health and joint comfort for the long term. Number 1. Pears. Sweet, juicy, and gentle on the stomach, pears are often overlooked but are a fantastic choice for seniors, particularly for those who need steady energy without the highs and lows of fluctuating blood sugar. What makes pears stand out is their low glycemic load paired with a generous amount of soluble fiber, which helps slow digestion and ensures blood sugar stays stable. This means you'll avoid sudden energy drops, reduce inflammation, and experience a more consistent energy flow throughout the day, making it easier to stay active without feeling sluggish. Pears are also a great source of vitamin C, copper, and potassium, which are essential for maintaining immune health, heart function, and circulation, all of which are crucial as we age. Their tender texture also makes them a perfect choice for individuals who struggle with chewing or have dental concerns. To get the most out of them, pair pears with some nuts or a bit of protein like yogurt or cheese. This combination provides long-lasting energy, helps maintain joint comfort, and keeps your legs strong and steady. Simple, nourishing, and effective, pears are a gentle yet powerful ally for healthy aging. And that's your comprehensive guide to fruits that can either harm or help your legs as you age. We've highlighted 7 fruits to limit if you're over 60 and dealing with joint pain, inflammation, or leg fatigue. pineapple, bananas, grapes, watermelon, oranges, green apples, and mangoes. On the flip side, we've explored 5 fruits that can be beneficial for strength, balance, and consistent energy: berries, cherries in moderation, avocado, papaya, and pears. Small adjustments in your fruit choices can lead to noticeable improvements in your mobility and overall well-being, starting with what you put in your fruit bowl. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your story might just be the help someone else needs. And if you found this guide useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more practical tips on living better, eating smarter, and moving with ease after 60. Thanks so much for tuning in, and remember, take care of your body, listen to your legs, and make food choices that keep you strong, healthy, and independent.